Story time. I have to tell y'all what happened to me today. So I was on the way to work and I was a tad bit late, but I was on the way to work and I was a little frustrated about that. So I was praying and I was like, God, I pray that, this is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. This will be an awesome day, God. I pray that you go before me in the workplace. I pray that you clothe me with the armor of God, that you clothe me with the fruits of the Spirit. And, I was declaring victory over that day. However, I still was battling this sense of like sadness and inadequacy. And work has been kind of challenging. It's a new job. And I'm totally the youngest. Like my coworkers, their children are like my age. So I remember I was making my cup of coffee and I began to think negatively. Like, am I really performing the way that I'm supposed to be performing? And I was just like replaying just some things in my mind. Anyway, I was walking back to my office and my coworker calls me and she's like, "Hey, Alex, come here real quick." And I was like, "Yes." And she's like, "Yeah, I just wanted to pull you to the side and just let you know that you're doing a good job, that you're doing a great job, and just to continue on pushing forward." And she was like, "I'm always here to help. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to come to my office." And she was like, "I know it could be overwhelming. I know you're new, but we're a team and we're in this together." Okay, so how about I started crying in her office and I was like, "Oh, excuse me, like it's my hormones." And I said, "This is so weird because literally like a minute ago, I was in the kitchen making my coffee and thinking that I wasn't performing the way that I was performing. And for you to call me in and say this is just, it's so weird." And she said, "Honey, it's not weird, it's God." She said, "While I was walking in here, I know he placed it on my heart to say that." And what's crazy is when I was walking in the office, I had kind of glanced to see if she would look so we can make eye contact, but she was doing something. So I was about to go in my office and she called out my name. So I would just want to share that testimony because God is amazing and he cares about the things that you care about. And because I prayed and I declared that, he answered my prayer. He cared about that heaviness and he will use anybody to send a message, and he used my coworker. And by the grace of God, I'm grateful that I even work with another believer. So I hope this inspires, helps y'all.